Today's play is the shallow cross. We'll work it from right to left. What we're going to do is teach our Y. He's going to run and replace the heels of the defensive lineman, knowing that he can receive the ball anywhere from A-gap all the way to the sideline. We'll take our slot away from the Y receiver, and we're going to run him on a 10-yard hunt route. Our outside receivers are both going to run vertical. Our fullback will run a swing route, and our quarterback will take a 3-step drop on this particular play. The quarterback's progression of reads is we're going to have him peek at the X first. Basically, this is a pre-snap read for him. If he thinks he has a mismatch and can get the deep ball, he's going to let that one go. If he doesn't like it, we still want his eyes over here so that he sees the shallow cross coming from his right to his left, and that'll be the number 1 read for him. Once he gets through with that, we will go to the number 2 read, and then we will make the back the 3rd read for the quarterback's progression. A few teaching points is with our H. Again, we call that a hunt route. What we want him to do is to push a ghost man outside the flat defender. We would like to beat him over the top. However, if he was carrying too far up the field, he may have to skinny underneath him with a throw-by move so that he can keep the integrity of his route in place at the 10-yard mark. We call it a hunt because once he beats the flat player over the top, if the mic opens up or away from him, he will sit it down in the first available hole. If the mic linebacker works to him, he will continue to stay on the run in his progression of the route. He will never settle past the mic. He only has one opportunity to settle, and that is in the first hole over the top of the flat player. Again, the mic opens up to him. He will stay on the run and continue to stay on the run, and this makes it a lot easier for the quarterback not to be on the same page as his receiver. Again, it's a very simple route. It's good versus man. It's also a good play versus zone. The last thing we tell our quarterback is, a lot of times he'll get asked the question, Coach, when do I know if the shallow is open? Basically, we tell him that if he can get the ball to the shallow route without getting the heck knocked out of him, then he's open. And what I mean by that is the shallow's coming around. We want him to be able to throw him the ball here, be able to get his pads up the field so he can protect himself. And if he's able to do that, then go ahead and give the ball to the shallow. If not, go to number 2 on the hunt, number 3 on the swing route for that particular play. There's a lot of different tags that you can use off of this play, but that is our base shallow route. If we want to run it from the other side, again, H would run the shallow, the Y would run the hunt. You can also run the shallow with your outside receivers, and then the Y and the Z would just trade places on the shallow cross. Again, Chris Hatcher, hopefully this play makes your offense a little bit better. Murray State University, go Racers.